All right, we are in Cleveland, Tennessee right now at the Cleveland Apple Festival, and I'm going to be asking people for their financial advice, some a little more seasoned than others, and we'll see if we can get some good advice here. So what is your advice for the next generation coming up for finances?
Don't carry any debt. Pay off your house early.
Pay off your house early?
Yeah,
Okay.
we paid our 30-year mortgage off in 7.5 years.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. We did it in 10. We just did it this year.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Guys, we're Dalton Daughtrey, and if we were to share any advice that's helped us in the world of investing, when I was 23 and she was 21, we were wrapping up college and we had not learned a thing about finance at all. And we started to read books, we started to study the materials that taught us how to invest. We started to watch YouTube videos like this. And what we learned was that, number one, we had to first pay ourselves. When we got a paycheck, we needed to put money back, no matter how much the bills were stacking up.
Yeah.
I had 70 grand worth of student loan debt at 23, and we made it a goal that we're gonna pay that off before we start investing in luxuries, before we start, traveling, before we start living the life we wanna live, right? And so we started to save up money, we started to pay down debt, we started to live, we lived way below our means.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
right?
awesome.
So every month we put money back, and then within 3 years we were able to pay off that 70 grand worth of
Wow.
debt. Within our 4th year we were able to have our first 6 figures saved.
Wow.
Within our 5th, maybe 6th year, we were able to buy our first house. So
And what do you guys do?
So we run a couple businesses,
Okay.
and we started off just in our businesses. Our businesses weren't producing income in the beginning.
But they
Okay.
were helping us develop good success habits.
And we were
Okay.
learning the mindset that we need to be investors, not consumers. Instead
Okay.
of just consuming everything, we need to actually invest first into ourselves,
That's
into
great.
our mindsets, into our skill sets, and eventually the money would manifest. And so sure enough, it does.
Did you guys?
Sorry,
Go ahead. No,
I was going
please.
to say, I'll add one thing, and that really is learning about just high yield savings.
Uh-huh.
That was, it's not really a huge investment.
Yeah.
But being mindful about little things that you can do like that.
Yeah.
It's a life hack almost, because we were growing our savings, working hard to, like you said, live below our means and just be disciplined around our finances.
Yeah.
And create more margin.
Yeah.
And while we were doing that, just knowing okay, I can, instead of having my 150,000, 200,000 sitting in the bank.
Yes.
Get a little bit of interest without
Yes.
risk.
Yeah. We use Allied Bank for ours, which I think gets about 3.6%. Is there something that you all would recommend?
It
Or
just depends on the market, the
Yeah.
timing and stuff.
We started out using M1 Finance.
We use M1, but maybe something that would be helpful. A couple books that really helped me. One
Yeah,
that
please.
just actually came out last week by a guy named Morgan Housel, who wrote The Psychology of Wealth, I believe.
Okay.
Or The Psychology of Money.
The Psychology of Money. I read
That's
that.
right. So that's Morgan Housel. He just came out with a sequel to it called The Art of Spending Money, which is good about the psychology of why we spend and how to spend. Because we spend,
Yes.
we also save, but we also spend. Compound Effect by Darren Hardy, talking
Okay.
about the eighth wonder of the world according to Warren Buffett, the
Beautiful.
compound interest.
Yeah.
And then Millionaire Next Door. Millionaire Next Door, very good old classic book by Thomas Stanley.
Okay.
And it just talks about the habits of the rich. They're not driving the luxurious cars generally. They're driving something modest. They're living somewhere modest.
Yeah.
And so for us, we knew where we wanted to go, and so just reading those books and instilling those habits just helped a bunch.
And what is for you all, what is the dream, what is the goal, what are some things that are important to you all, because everyone is different. Some people want, hey, I want to be on a farm with 80 acres, or some people I want to get the FI number. I want to get to my FI number, and live off 4%, 2.5 million, and live off 4%, 100,000 a year. Is there anything you would want to share as far as what are you guys passionate about and getting to?
So our first goal was financial independence, in that to define that to where we don't have to rely on a paycheck to be able to live our life, right? Where we could actually have, if something happened to our jobs, as an example, we're good.
Yeah.
So first step was financial independence. I'd say we're not quite to where we want to be there, but
Okay.
we're close.
Okay, good.
The second step is going to be, we know that everything we've got is a result of the Lord entrusting us with His resources.
Amen.
To stewarding His resources. And so we just want to be able to align what it is that we accomplish financially, materially, with what He wills for us to do so that we can go service people. The things that the money we make is not for us.
Right.
It's for us to help people. It's for us to tithe to our church. It's for us to give back.
That's awesome.
And so we just trust that, I'd like it to have, 7, maybe 8 digits, that He
Sure.
can trust us with. But whatever it is, we know it's going to be good.
Awesome. And is there any sort of, you talked about your businesses, is there anything you would like to plug for people to check out it, or any online activities, or not really? Anything?
Yeah, well, if you wanted to find me, and I can send you my contact information, my name's Dalton Daughtrey. I'm on all socials. You can go to daltondaughtrey.com and find me. We have an apprenticeship program where we actually teach entrepreneurship to folks that don't have capital to invest in businesses.
Okay,
So
awesome.
we teach them from the ground up, how to actually start and scale a business,
Without leveraging debt.
how to sell, how to market, how to learn the mindset.
Okay.
And then outside of that,
We're very active on social media.
yeah, just this channel is a good channel, so subscribe to this channel,
Yeah.
like it, and anything that comes out through this channel, study it, because these little like additions to your knowledge are going to pay dividends.
Okay, awesome. And we will put a link to that in the description section to where you can get in touch with Dalton. Dalton, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
awesome. Well, thanks so much.